What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Straight Shooters video. I'm your host, Sid, and we are in week 9 and now halfway through the NFL season. It's been a wild season thus far. Some things I expected, like for the Chiefs, Bills, Texans, and Lions to be leading their division. But then there's some unexpected things, like the Steelers, Commanders, Cardinals, and Falcons to be leading their divisions. I also thought that the AFC North would be the toughest division. Turns out, it's the NFC North. I thought that Caleb Williams or Marvin Harrison Jr. would run away with Offensive Rookie of the Year. Instead, Jaden Daniels is doing his best RG3 impression. Anyways, let's get into the Week 9 power rankings. Start off, we have number 32, the Panthers, number 31, the Titans, number 30, the Raiders. Now again, we at the bottom of the power rankings, and these teams are all lumped in together, same category. Worst team in the league, and there's really not much to say about them. At number 29, we have the Jaguars. Number 28, the Dolphins. Number 27, the Giants. Number 26, the Jets. Now I lumped all of these teams together because all of these teams flirt with being decent, but they tend to just lose and look inept when doing so. The Dolphins hope to get a boost as Tua has now returned, but he's working to return to the form he was before he got injured. Number 25, we have the Patriots. There's a good upset because, divisional rival. Always good to knock off a rival opponent. But it might be a bad win in the long run because of draft position. Number 24, we have the Saints. Now, y'all continue to fall apart, and y'all in a free fall towards the tier of destitution, I call it, with the Panthers, Titans, and Raiders at the bottom of the power rankings. Number 23, the Bengals. So, not only did y'all lose, but y'all got spanked in a pivotal matchup against the Eagles. Number 22, the Browns. Now, y'all had a hell of an upset versus the Ravens. Who knew that Jameis Winston would be the jolt of energy to make the offense come to life? If they can keep this up, they might become a new threat in the AFC. And the next opponent is the Chargers, which is now a very winnable game. Number 21, the Colts. Tough loss to the Texans, and it doesn't get any easier as y'all have the Vikings next. Number 20, the Rams. Great win against the Vikings, and now you get the up and down Seahawks next. Speaking of, number 19, the Seahawks. Now, this season has been the epitome of a roller coaster ride for y'all. After trashing the Falcons on their field, y'all come back home to be betrayed on your own turf. Turnovers, stall drives, and internal chaos causing teammates to fight with each other. It's looking bad. But y'all get the Rams next, and they're a team that's slowly coming together as y'all fall apart. Number 18, Cowboys. Not even gonna waste my time gloating this time. Another week and another thrashing of the Cowgirls by a team that I expect to beat them. Y'all have the Falcons next. This is a 50-50 game. That going into the season, I would have penciled in as a win for y'all. Good thing is, y'all been road warriors as y'all actually been 3-1 on the road so far. So maybe y'all win. Number 17, the Bears. Now, Caleb didn't play well, but the loss can't be blamed on him. His defense hilariously let him down, especially with cornerback Tyrique Stevenson not being locked in on a last-second Hail Mary pass. Instead of being in position to make a play on the ball, he was caught in 4K jawing at the fans. That one's going to be on blooper reels for, as long as we have football. Number 16, the Bucks. The division is slowly slipping away as y'all lose the rematch with the Falcons and basically have gotten swept by them this season. Now y'all have to rely on other teams to do the dirty work for y'all. And in the meantime, y'all still have to win games with a severely short-handed offense. And unfortunately, Y'all get the Chiefs next. Number 15, Cardinals. So y'all squeaked by the Dolphins, who just got Tua back. And next, y'all get the Bears. And this matchup is a complete toss-up. Maybe y'all can catch Stevenson lacking again. And I hope so, because I have Kyler Murray on my fantasy team. And every game he can have like his last game, I'll take it. Number 14, Chargers. Easy win over the Aints. Tough matchup with the Browns next. Number 13, Eagles. Now, I said before last week's game that the matchup with the Bengals would lead to boosting the morale of the winning team. The Eagles won big and appeared to be establishing an offensive identity while shoring up some of the defensive deficiencies. Next is the Jaguars, and that game should be an easy win. Number 12, Broncos. One of the surprises of this season. Obviously, they played against my woeful Panthers, and we make every QB look good. But over the course of the season, Bo Nix has quietly been cooking. Now his next game is against the Ravens, so watch him make me look bad just after I gave him some praise. Number 11, the 49ers. Getting back to 500 with winning against the Cowboys in dominant fashion is just what the doctor ordered. Next, y'all have the bye week, and y'all hope to come back stronger with a better amount of health in week 10. Excuse me. Number 10, Falcons. So y'all sputtered against the Seahawks, but locked in to sweep the Bucks. You now have full control of the NFC South division, and y'all have a tough 50-50 matchup with the Cowboys next, seeing as they're desperate for wins right now. Number 9, the Commanders. Sometimes you gotta win on a wing and a prayer, and thanks to Tyreek Stevenson, the prayers were answered. Aside from that, Jaden Daniels put on a gutsy performance dealing with injured ribs. He threw for over 300 yards and rushed for another 50 yards. He had no turnovers and scored on the aforementioned Hail Mary play, completely outplaying his draft rival, Caleb Williams. Number 8, the Vikings. Okay. 2-game losing streak. Let's not panic though. The Lions game, that was won on a last-second field goal, and the Rams are low-key good. Now, if they lose to the Colts this week, then we can start talking about the Vikings being fool's gold. Number 7, the Ravens. Weird loss, but these things happen in divisional games. Next, the low-key good Broncos. Number 6, the Bills. After 2 losses, y'all thrashed the next 3 teams to reestablish dominance. The Dolphins are next. Number 5, the Steelers. So never did I imagine that I would have y'all in the top 5 of my power rankings at the beginning of the season, let alone twice. So, great job, Steelers. Tip my hat off to Mike Tomlin. Number 4, Texans. So, as you know, I'm kind of late. Again, bringing out these power rankings. So, we're not counting Thursday night. They beat the Colts, even though they only squeaked by. But this is where they're at. Number 3, Packers. Now, I don't know how y'all got to number 3. But that NFC North is something else. We've had the Vikings in the top 3, the Lions, and now the Packers. It's a beast of a division. Number 2, the Lions, Kings of the North. And number 1, it's been a running gag theme all season long. Kings of the league, the Kansas City Chiefs. That is the Week 9 NFL Power Rankings. Thank you for your time. I'm out. Peace.